Each square design below is made up of rectangles of equal size. Each rectangle is twice as long as it is wide. Within the same design, which of the following is possible? Okay, we've got some squares that are made up from rectangles, and we know that each rectangle is twice as long as it is wide. So if the width is x, the length is 2x. And we want to know what is possible. A square with side length 68 made up of 36 rectangles, side length 80 made out of 40, side length 76 made out of 32, or side length 52 made out of 24. I want to know how wide each rectangle is and how long they are. So we know this is 12 because it's a square. So 2x and x is 3x, and it's equal to 12. So x must be 4. So each rectangle is 4 wide and 8 long. And if we look at the length of a side, it contains an 8 and a 4, or 2 8s and a 4, or 3 8s and a 4, and so on. So basically, for the side length, it's 8 times some number plus 4 for a side length. Okay, this first square has 4 rectangles, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 8 rectangles, 3, 6, and then 12 rectangles. So each time we increase, we add 4 rectangles, 1 for each side. All right, I'm just going to make a little chart. We have the number of rectangles, and I'll call that R, and we have the side length, and I'll call that S. With 4 rectangles, I have a side length of 12. Or with 8 rectangles, I have a side length of 20. And with 12 rectangles, I have a side length of 28. So this increases by 4 each time, 1 rectangle per side, and this increases by 8 each time, which is the long side of one of the rectangles. I want to know which combination is possible. So let's see if we can find some kind of pattern between the number of rectangles and the side length. So looking at this first one, it looks like I multiply by 3, but 8 times 3 is not 20. So let's look at this one. This is double plus 4. 2 times 8 is 16 plus 4 is 20. If I double 4, I get 8 plus 4 is 12. Double 12, I get 24 plus 4. Okay, so I think I found a pattern. Whatever this is, the side length is 2 times it plus 4. Two times 12 plus 4 is 28. 2 times. Now I can also use the calculator to run a linear regression. Let me just show you that. we go to the list, we'll edit it, and we'll put in this data. So my R's are 4, 8, and 12. And my side lengths are 12, 20, and 28. So I've got them in list 1 and list 2. We'll do a linear regression, so stat, and then I need calculate linear regression number 4. And I'm going to tell it what list to pick from. So I'm going to do second list and choose list 1, comma, second list, and list 2. And here we have 2x plus 4, which is the same thing we got here, 2r plus 4. Let's do this. Let's enter the equation into my equation editor, 2x plus 4, and then we'll look at the table. So I did second table, and I should have 4 and 12, which I do, 8 and 20, I do, and 12, 28, and I do. So now let's see which, okay, this, remember, X is rectangles and Y is side length. So 36 rectangles. Let's see, so we are going to go down to 36. And we should get 76, but this is 68. So this one is out. And now 40 rectangles. It should be 80, and it's 84. 32 rectangles is 68, and it's 76, and then 24 rectangles, 52. There it is. Now I want to show you how I can go back to 0 here without scrolling that many times. Go to table set and start at 0. Second quit. Oops. Second table. And there we are at 0. So here's our answer. Let's look at it just by a picture here. 24 rectangles would be 6 per side. So we know we'd have 6 long parts, which are 8 inches, so 6 times 8. And then we'd have our 1/2, which is 4. 6 times 8 is 48, plus the 4 does give me 52. So, sounds like a good answer.